Good morning, grade 3 students, and welcome to our English video lesson. Today we will start the lesson Phonics from Module 9. Let's take a look at our learning objectives. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify nd and nt blends, read the two sounds nd and nt accurately, spell words with the two sounds correctly. For our lesson today, you will need to open your books on these pages. Students' book page 120 and workbook page 115. Pause the video, get your books quickly, and make sure to open the correct pages. Make sure to follow the exercises in this video and write the answers in your books. Alright. Let's start our lesson. You know that our lesson is phonics. That is all about letters and sounds. Since every letter has a special sound, here I have a special blender. Inside the blender are different letters. We put the letters together to make new sounds. So let's start the blender and take out the two sounds we are going to study today. First, we have nd. That's from mixing the two letters N and D together. Let's take a look at the second sound. We have nd, which is the mix of the letters N and T. Sounds fun. Can you think of words ending with these two sounds? I'll give you a hint. Take a look at these pictures and try to guess the words, then use them in sentences. Let's do number 1 together. What's this in the picture? It's a hand. Very good. Take a look at my sentence. I would say, I have 2 hands. Let's take a look at the next picture. What's this? Very good. It's a friend. We can say, this is my friend. Next picture. What is this? Excellent. It's sand. We can say, I like playing in the sand. Or, I like making sand castles. Next picture. What's this? Aha! It's an ant. We can say it's a small ant. Next picture, what is this boy doing? Yes, he's painting. We can say he can paint. Last picture, are you ready? What's this? Very good, it's a plant. We can say we plant trees in spring. Alright, let's move on with our lesson. I need you to open your student's book, page 120, if you haven't. Take a look at today's vocabulary. Let's listen to the words and practice saying them together.
1. Listen and say. Nd. Nd. Sand. Pond. Friend. Nt. Nt. Plant. Present. Tent.
Before we move to the next activity, let me ask you about these pictures from activity 2. What are the kids doing in the first picture? Yes, they're picking flowers. Good job. In picture 2, are they sleeping at home? No, they aren't. They're sleeping in a tent. Well done. Maybe they are camping. Remember that word? We studied it before. Now, where are they swimming in picture 3? Right, they're swimming in a pond. Well done. And the last question. What are they sitting around in the last picture? Excellent, they're sitting around a fire. I think we're ready for listening now. Can you tell me the title of the chant? That's right, last weekend. So the song will be about something that happened in the present or in the past. Very good, it's in the past. Let's listen to the chant together and follow along in the book.
Last weekend.
Where were you? Where were you last weekend? I went to the forest with a very good friend. We saw many trees and picked pretty flowers. We wanted to stay there for hours and hours. We slept in a tent next to a big plant and swam in a pond. Then we made a fire and sat around it.
Now we are going to listen again. This time we will listen more carefully to mark the nd sounds with yellow and the nt sounds with blue. Can you do that? Get your markers ready and let's listen again.
Last weekend.
Where were you? Where were you last weekend? I went to the forest with a very good friend. We saw many trees and picked pretty flowers. We wanted to stay there for hours and hours. We slept in a tent next to a big plant and swam in a pond. Then we made a fire and sat around it.
Take a look at the marked words. See if you got all the correct answers. You can pause the video to check your answers. Time for some practice. Let's move to workbook page 115 quickly. In activity 1 from workbook page 115, I want you to listen to a set of words and circle the correct sound. You can point at the words and say them after listening. This way you can find the correct answer more easily.
Listen and circle. Then say the sounds of the words.
1. Blonde. 2. Plant. 3. Present. 4. Sand. 5. Tent. 6. Pond.
Are you ready to check your answers? Let's see. Number 2, plant. Nt sound, very good. Number 3, present. Also nt sound. Number 4, sand. That one is different. It's nd sound. Number 5, tent. Again, nt sound. The last one, pond. Yes, it's nd sound. Well done, everyone. Here's another fun exercise. In activity 2, we have to look at the pictures and tick the correct blend. Let's look at picture number 1 together. It's an ant, exactly. And it ends with which blend? Can you remind me? Perfect, it ends with nt. Now let's write the word together. Ant. A-N-T. I will let you do the remaining pictures in the same way. Come back when you are ready to check your answers. Okay, let's see who's the superstar who got all the correct answers on their own. Number 2, hand. It ends with nd sound. Number 3, paint. It ends with nd sound. Number 4, Friday and Saturday. What do we call those 2 days? Exactly, weekend. It ends with nd sound. And the last picture is elephant. It ends with nd sound. In the next exercise, we have a fun activity. We have to look at the pictures, say the words, then write them. Remember, we need to be thinking of words that end with the sounds nt and nd. Let's take a look at some examples. Look at this boy, for instance, in picture number 1. The boy finds a treasure in the box. The word is find. Let's try another one. Take a look at the boy in picture number 2. This boy can count 1, 2, 3. Right. The word is count. Now, pause the video and continue doing the remaining words. Come back to the video to check your answers later. All done? Take a look at the correct answers. Make sure to check your spelling and write the words correctly. Now that we're done with our lesson, let's take a small break. Do you remember the story of the ant and the grasshopper? It was a nice story about the importance of hard work. You studied it before. Let's listen to it together.
The ant worked all summer. It planted trees and found food for winter. The grasshopper played all summer and went fishing in the pond. When winter came, the ant had food and drink. The grasshopper had nothing at all. But the ant was a kind friend. It gave the grasshopper food and drink.
Can you find any words that have the sounds nd and nt from our lesson today in the story? I know I can. I see 2 sounds in the title of the story, the words ant and and. Remember, the sounds can either be in the beginning of the words, the middle, or in the end of the words. You can pause the video here for a moment and try to take notes. Come back to see if you found all of them. So, those are all the words with the sounds md and mt from the story. Can you put the words under the correct sound? Let's read them one by one. Number 1, ant. It goes under the sound nt. Number 2, and. It goes under nd sound. Very good. Number 3, planted. Planted. The original word is plant. It goes under nt sound. Number 4, winter. Winter. That one also goes under nt sound. Number 5, kind. That one goes under nd sound. Number 6, pond. Well done, it goes under nd sound. Number 7, went. Good job, it goes under nd sound. Last one, friend. Very good, it goes under nd sound. Excellent job, everyone. We're done for today. Let's go back to check our objectives. Today, we identified nd and nt blends. We read the two sounds nd and nt accurately, and we spelled words with the two sounds correctly. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you so much, grade 3 students. See you next time.